Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is going to be a reading that's based on the energy following this full moon in Virgo that we just had yesterday. This energy is going to be very potent and strong over the next couple of days and until we hit the next cycle of the new moon. So this is for the full moon in Virgo. When the moon is in Virgo, it's a time for being very structured and diligent, detail-oriented, being a hard worker. And getting things organized in your life. All right, so let's take a look and see what spirit guides have for you for this full moon energy. Be good for the next 3 weeks or so till we hit the next moon cycle. Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, what messages do we have for Sagittarius? Messages for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. They're very hard to get out here. I'm sorry. That's what we needed. All right. Well, we have a couple messages here. Wow, these are all supporting cards. So we didn't get any major houses or planets. We have opposition, tensions, and opposites. So this is like there's tension between something in your life. And so we have the sextile here. This is usually when something is like connected to something else in a balancing way. So we have chance and opportunity. And then we have the trine, which is also another good angling on a birth chart here. It says support and inspiration. So you have something opposite something else. So your support and your inspiration is having tension or opposites between your chance and opportunities. You may feel like you don't have any chances or opportunities to do something that you're inspired of, or feel like there's no support there. And there could be just some opposing forces or tensions between that. Chances that you may have to do something that you're really trying to do, something positive in your life, some changes that you'd like to make here. But there's some tension or opposites when it comes, opposite energies when it comes to the support you feel and the inspiration that you have. Okay, so we're going to set these up here and come back to those if we need them or see how they fit into your reading. Right now, what we're going to do is some do's and don'ts from Spirit. Some messages of what Sagittarius should do and what Sagittarius should not do during this next 3 weeks time here for the full moon in Virgo. Everything was pre-shuffled, but we're going to give it just a couple mix here for you. All right, Spirit. What do we have for Sagittarius? Tell me a couple messages of what they should do right now. 9 of Wands. Being protective, defensive, setting up some sort of boundary or wall. And then we have 7 of Wands, which is also like being attacked, needing to protect yourself, protect your energy. And then we have 7 of Cups. Oh my goodness, this almost exactly speaks to what we're saying here. So when it comes to your choices or your chances, your opportunities, what you're inspired about, there's a lot of ideas and opportunities and options here. You could be daydreaming about things that you want to do or experiencing some sort of confusion about what you should do in a situation. 7 of Wands is feeling like you got a lot coming at you. This could be your ideas and work, or it could be things that you've done in your past, like coming back at you right now, making you feel overwhelmed, overloaded. It could be good or bad things coming at you. This could just be responsibilities with a work or a project or a relationship that you've invested yourself in, but it's the feeling of the need to really put some boundaries up and feeling restricted or like there's no access here. And this could be that tension, that opposition that we're talking about here with the opposition card, opposing what you want to do, what you're thinking about, just feeling like maybe you can't, or there's no chance for it, or you're confused by it. And with the Knight of Wands, this is the card of being resilient and really standing your ground. You know, usually the card shows a guy who's been through battle and he's like beat up and all kinds of wounded, but yet he's still standing strong, ready to continue the fight. So it's saying keep pushing forward, keep setting up structure here, you know, keep building what you're trying to do, stay strong and resilient, even though it feels like everything's coming at you about your options, what you're dreaming about doing, and that sort of energy. It's like, you know, it's about being resilient for that and really going after what it is that you want. Okay, so that's what we got there. I'm going to get a couple of these cards here. These are just some lovely keyword cards for an oracle. It's called the Gift of Virtue Oracle. Since there's 146 of them, I'm going to split the deck. But let's get some messages. Spirit, what do you want Sagittarius to know about this full moon in Virgo? What should they be aware of? Thank you. Okay, we have industry. Industry. It says, put your nose to the grindstone. Productivity, perseverance in labor, dedication to work. And this is, I got a Pisces element to it. Industry. So this could be about your job or what you are trying to do, something you're trying to do at work, and about what direction you should take maybe, or feeling like you're restricted from having options. And that's what it's talking about here. What you're trying to be inspired by, the chances or opportunities that you're trying to have. There's some sort of tension or opposition to that. Somebody may be trying to prevent you or block you from getting what it is that you're trying to go for, or you feel that way at least. And then we have independence. Stand on your own 2 feet. Autonomy or self-sufficiency, and freedom from subservience to others. Subservience to others. So yeah, maybe you're trying to be independent. Maybe you're trying to branch out, do something on your own, and in a new industry, trying to figure out how to do that, feeling a lot of pushback maybe, or just responsibilities or struggles, things getting in the way of you moving forward with whatever this is that you're trying to conjure up here. And then we have presentation. In showing others, we teach ourselves. Exhibition of ideas, effective explanation of concepts with enrichment. So maybe it's about like showcasing what you want, but also learning as you go, teaching yourselves with your presentation. This is a Sagittarius square Pisces card here. So yeah, presentation, industry, and independence. Okay, well, those were your do's. Let's take a look at your don'ts. Where's Sagittarius's don'ts, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, well, they all came out at once. Okay, we have the Temperance card. This is Sagittarius. This is your card here. Also, the 9 of Wands is your card, and the 7 of Wands. So you're really showing up in your reading here. As far as the Temperance card goes, this is about grounding yourself, finding that balance, and really being patient and just trying to make things blend together and work, waiting for the universe to help make something come together, that things are coming together on the other side. You are protected. But it's about grounding yourself and restoring some sort of balance in your life and having that patience. And that's what they're, so it's like, don't be impatient. And then we have 2 air cards. I think these are Gemini. No, this one's a Libra, and then Gemini here. Oh, no, wait. Aquarius and Gemini. 7 of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing, trying to get away with something, being sneaky, or just like doing something that you're not telling others about. It could also be a way of protecting yourself by taking away the weapons from the enemy, basically. Trying to make sure that a situation doesn't blow up and harm you. Okay, so you could be, or somebody could be doing this to you, or you're assuming that somebody's doing that to you. You could think that somebody's like doing something dishonest that's preventing you from getting where you want to go, that's holding you back. because we have the Eight of Swords here, and that is a card of feeling trapped, stuck, bound to something, and like you can't see your way out. You feel frustrated and like something isn't going to work out the way that you want it to, and that you're trapped, basically, like it's stuck. And so there's that opposition, and what you're supposed to do is not think that you can't do something. Or if somebody's trying to do something negative to you that you feel like is holding you back, be patient, because they're going to get found out, is basically what I'm seeing here. They're going to get caught and called out for that. It's going to get figured out, but be patient, because there's stuff in the works here that's going to come out and help you, okay? And since we worked with the top half, let's work with the bottom half here. Spirit guides, tell me about these cards here for Sagittarius. Tell me about the don'ts for the moon in Virgo. 3 messages, please. 3 messages, please. Thank you. Creativity. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. We have creativity, sagacity, and sensitivity. So sensitivity, soft words can win hard hearts. Awareness of others' emotional or mental state, a gentle stance of kindness. So maybe you need to be sensitive to somebody that you think is doing you wrong here. Maybe they're actually not. Or be sensitive to the situation, or even sensitive to yourself. Creativity, a small spark kindles a great fire. Use of imagination to produce novel or original ideas, methods, or forms. Use your creativity here to get yourself out of a situation, right? And be sensitive to yourself or to others as you're moving forward. You don't want to do anything dishonest that creates bad karma for you. And then we have sagacity. The vigilant seldom have regret. Having keen judgment, foresight, consideration, caution, and discernment. Yeah, so don't do something that you're going to regret. Like, use your foresight to see what it is that you want in the future. Start looking past this feeling trapped, and don't look at ways of doing things that are going to create bad juju for you in the future, right? So like, really look at your options, and don't focus on things that are not going to be beneficial to the energy that you want in the future. What you do now is planting seeds for what's going to happen in the future for you. And if you're focused on like getting away with something or doing something in a way that's not of a higher vibration, you're just going to attract that back to you. All right, let's get into your Celtic cross. Let's do the Celtic cross here for Sagittarius. This is going to be for February 24th through the end of middle of March there with the next new moon. What is this energy coming up for them? They should be aware of following this full moon in Virgo. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. What situation do we have for Sagittarius? The King of Wands. There you are, standing out in center. So this is about you. This is about your fire, your passion, you being bold and brave and exploring, being an adventurer, trying something new. So like, this could be like starting your own business, being a boss of something, putting your creativity out there to do something new or different, or in a way that attracts customers or clients, and doing it in a way like never before, or being inventive and using your creativity to get yourself into this position where you're very comfortable with who you are, very happy, living your best passionate life and self. And that's kind of the situation that we're looking at. All right, what's crowning Sag, which means how does Sagittarius see themselves in this situation? How do they see this currently? 4 of Cups. Rejection, disappointment, feeling like missed out on something, or missing an opportunity because you're too focused on something that's negative, needing to really regain your focus here. and tap back in and really look for the positive opportunities and not focus on the negative. So again, you could feel like you missed an opportunity. You could be disappointed in yourself or feeling like you're not being your best because there was something stopping you from an opportunity because you're focused on something that you shouldn't be, instead of focusing on this, or you're too focused on this and missing an opportunity. Okay, tell me what they don't see about the situation that's the root. What are they, what's coming in that they don't see? Okay, the Page of Pentacles. This is a new path. This is a new path of earning money or some sort of stability. This is somebody who is studious. So this could be like looking into going back to school, reevaluating finances or homes, living situations, jobs, or careers. And really deciding to go down a new path and start trying to build something from the bottom up with stability and with wisdom, with some knowledge behind what you're doing. You could be going back to school or taking some sort of online course, or really just like maybe watching YouTube videos to learn how to do something better, reading reports or Reddit reviews or something that's helping you move in a path that's a new direction that's going to be built from the ground up with more stability than the path you're currently on. And that's what you don't see. Tell me what happened in the recent past. There's that Seven of Cups that we just saw with your dues. So there's been some ideas or dreams, some things that you really want to do. This can be confusion or illusion also. But this can be like just overwhelmed with different ideas or thoughts of what you wanted to do. You had so many ideas that you thought were going to put you in your best energy, make you your best self. Or maybe too many thoughts about how to start this new business or this new career, this job that you're doing, this new position, this new creative project. Whatever this is for you, or even a relationship, there could have just been a lot of options, ideas here that kind of overwhelmed you, which we saw in the first part of the reading, that there was some overwhelm with ideas. And I think that's how you got to this position where you decided that you really wanted to boss up or level up on something here. You really decided, I want to be the best that I can be. Okay. Tell me about what's coming in for them in the near future, which is their opportunity. Excuse me. Whoa. We take the first one that comes out. We have the Two of Wands. Your opportunity is to be able to explore something new. This is leaving a comfort zone, making a decision to go somewhere that you've never gone before. Even if it's like, even if you have kind of a really nice setup of what you've got going on, you're still like considering moving in a direction where you can explore and try new things. So you have the opportunity to go down a different path and do something different than what you thought you were going to do, or do something in a different way. All right, tell me why we're challenged. What's challenging this King of Wands here? What's the challenge for Sagittarius, please? Oh, Saggy, balance. Work hard, play hard, balancing money, juggling ideas with a situation when it comes to something about your money or home or financial gain, something with material. So there's an idea that you might be juggling or considering, or you're having a hard time balancing your finances, finding a hard time getting grounded and being stable here. But this can also be like work hard, play hard, and you could be working too much and not giving yourself enough time, or you could be playing too much and not really working on things, and it's affecting your balance and your money. It's affecting your powers here, your passions. You could be out of balance too with your own creative ideas and passions, and just really just trying to put yourself back into balance here. All right, Spirit, who else is involved in this? What's external from them or in their environment for Sagittarius? Sag, you have the Hanged Man in your environment. This could be somebody around you that is waiting on you. They're waiting to see if you're going to make a move or do something different here, or they're trying to see something from your perspective or your way. This could be like a new bunch of clients that you have yet to meet that's just waiting for you to have your good idea and put it out there into the world. Or this could be literally a person waiting on you to hire you or to give you a promotion as soon as they see things from your perspective, or you're able to convince them that you're stable and you're creative and you have the stuff, the right stuff, that they should hire you or promote you or whatever it is. Or this can be the energy around you of you needing to pause and change your perspective on the situation here. Okay, so that's what's around you and in your environment. All right. What's Aries, or sorry, Sagittarius. What's Sagittarius's hopes and fears? Whoa. Two of them wanted to come out together. We have the King of Swords and we have the Moon. Okay, so this is like you wanting clarity. You want the truth about something, or clarity, or communication, or just want to be really smart about a situation, like have all the knowledge that you need regarding this situation, because you feel in the dark, or like something's being kept secret from you. You don't want to continue to not know what's going on about a situation. You want to be focused and clear so that you can face this. This could be a fear or a mystery, or just face the unknown. And you're kind of like in the dark. Maybe you feel like you don't have clarity that you need in the situation here. And you're afraid that maybe you made a bad decision, or didn't make a decision with enough information. Or that information is being withheld from you, or you just haven't received enough information for you to make a decision here. All right, what actions do you want Sagittarius to focus on, Spirit? What should Sagittarius do or take action? Here it is. We have the Knight of Swords. This is the card of making a decision. This is a very swift decision or action, or, lashing of the tongue, like speaking up. Speaking your voice if that's what's needed here, or really just getting focused, like taking action. This is mental, so it's mental and action. So it's making a decision, having a communication, or really just kind of getting focused. That's what Spirit wants you to do. What should Sagittarius avoid doing, Spirit? Refrain from or hold back on? The Magician. So manipulation, don't do things that manipulate the situation. Don't try to manipulate how something turns out. You actually are manifesting right now. Everybody is all the time. So getting focused and clear on what it is that you want, and really trying to ground yourself and bring balance to your life, is going to help you to actually manifest something without trying to manipulate how a situation turns out, okay? So avoid anybody who could be manipulative or trying to control a situation here, and avoid trying to do that type of action to anybody else in this situation, or it will not turn out good. All right, tell me about the most likely outcome. The Hermit. The Hermit card shows up when we are looking for something within ourselves. It's pulling away, maybe retreating, having a little bit of time to yourself to kind of examine a situation, but like within. So it's time to look within and figure out what you really want. Get clear about that, who you really are, what you really want to do. In order to find that inspiration and support, you need to find it in yourself. And there's tension and opposition there for the chances and opportunities that you have. And you'll learn how to better create this new path when you go within here. So there will be some sort of alone time or downtime where you can think about what's going on and what's happening and try to figure out the best move for yourself, okay? I'm going to give one clarifier card for each of these, since I know this has been going on for quite some time, and then we'll do some three feeling oracles, and we will be done. All right, tell me about the Seven of Cups for, Seven of Cups for Sagittarius. Five of Pentacles. That's being left out in the cold, ghosted, financially, having changes that create lack. So you could have recently went through some financial changes because of the different ideas that you had. Your head was too in the cloud about something that you wanted to do or that you were doing. Maybe putting your finances into too many different projects or things you had going on here, and you're having your head be distracted and not paying attention to your finances, which created some sort of financial change, or you could have left somebody out in the cold, or somebody could have left you out in the cold and ghosted you because they were looking at other options. Okay, so whether that's a relationship, a job, that's how I would read that. Okay, King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands for Sag when they're standing up in their own reading, coming in hot, coming in strong. Tell me about the King of Wands for the situation. The Hanged Man. So it's about this external energy because we have Hanged Man up here. So you may have needed to see something from a different perspective, or maybe your perspective changed and whoever's around you still needs to change their perspective, right? Like you might have waited on somebody else, or your perspective changed about your fire. You maybe took a little time out there to figure yourself out, or you could be doing that right now. Your perspective could be changing, or you're being called to kind of maybe slow down as well and look at a situation from somebody else's point of view, whoever else this is that could be in your life. See how they see things. If this is like a job you're trying to think about things about how the employer would want you to behave, you know, put that in your resume, or, you know, show them those skills. Think about something from another perspective. If you're trying to start your own business, how would the client see you? How are they going to see your products and your services? Are you going to do something sloppy from the ground up because you're short on money and cheap, you know, cut corners? If this is a relationship, are you, you know, you're waiting and pausing to build your own, or are they waiting on you as well? That sort of thing. So there's another Hangman coming out twice here. Tell me about the Four of Cups up here with how you see the situation. This feels to you like a disappointment or a missed opportunity. Seven of Pentacles. Card of patience and waiting to see how something turns out. This is something that you've put your time, effort, or money into, and you were hoping that it would grow or make change in your life for the better. And this is kind of like waiting to see how something turns out. While you were doing that, you may have missed an opportunity here, or you're very disappointed with having to wait, or the way things are turning out. You're kind of having some disappointment here, or rejecting something, right? Okay. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles and what you don't see coming, or what you don't see about the situation. For Sag, please. Oh, we have the Lovers. The Lovers card was called the Choice. So this is like the divine presents you with all of the energy to have that balance in your life. It could be a person or the right job or something that's divinely guided to be equally supportive, back and forth, and reciprocated here. This could be two people, soulmates, in fact. This is very, very, very strong, even more than the Two of Cups, but it is also the choice. And this is like choosing the right partner or the right thing for yourself. If you're not looking for love or already in a connection, this could be stabilizing your path here by having the right divinely guided position, job, career, partnership, friendship, company, you know, whatever the situation is here that you're building a new path for that you don't see. It is the right choice, if you're wondering. It's a divinely guided choice. You're going to make a choice that's the right choice, or you're going to have this really strong love connection that you can build from the ground up here, or a really good company, and you might have the support of a lover, or you're going to really love this choice that you're going to be able to make to go down a path and where you can explore and learn more and get your finances together and start something literally with a good solid base or foundation or structure. All right, let's do the Two of Wands for what's coming in. I'm not going to take it, but let's see what it is. There's that Four of Cups. Okay, maybe I will take it because check this out. This is the opportunity to move forward or move on away from these disappointments. That missed opportunity that you're waiting on may not be where you're at right now, and it's time to make a move. Time to follow your passions or your desires. Go on the new adventure, take a new path, make a new decision. Yeah, so don't miss an opportunity here. This is about what you're dissatisfied about or what you feel like got left behind that you were waiting on up here, or you feel like you didn't get the opportunity. It's saying that there is a path or a choice up here, a decision for you to get this again, or to not get rejected for the job, a job that you want, or whatever, because there's going to be like an offer given to you. And if you're focused on the wrong things, you're going to miss it. So you need to focus on how you can go on a new path here. And that's your opportunity. Tell me about the challenge, the Two of Pentacles. Oops. All right, we have the Five of Wands. This is competition, conflict, struggle. This could also be practicing or really working your way through a situation here by having to put in your efforts, by having to competitively create of that versus other people. So in order to balance something out, it could be a little bit of a difficult time or struggle. You could have different creative minds that you're trying to compete with. If this is for a position or a career that you're trying to regain balance with, or maybe you're trying to regain some sort of balance or structure with other people that you've had some sort of conflict with, but yet you have a love for them, because these are wands. They have leaves on them, which equals growth and passion. And you don't just have that for strangers, really. Like, this is about your passion, or other people are passionate about the same thing, and you're having to like compete for the customer, the client, having to compete for YouTube subscribers or likes or follows on social media, or having to compete with other businesses in the same industry where their owners love it just as much as you do. But this can also just be people that you know that you've had some sort of struggle or conflict with, trying to get them to feel the same way that you do about a situation or something like that. But this is about regaining that balance here, and that's going to help you with seeing something from another perspective. That could be this perspective, their perspective, that you've been conflicted about. Changing your perspective and following what you're passionate about, right? Okay. Tell me about the Hanged Man up here. What's external, or who's in their environment? The Seven of Cups. What happened in the past? So this person is waiting for you to see what you have done in the past. Maybe you ghosted them because you had a lot of things on your mind, or you spent a lot of money or created some sort of financial problem. If this is another person, they are waiting for you to see the perspective of what you had created, or that, you know, when you have too many ideas and you're not focused, you could be illusioned, and it could have created problems in your connection. Or, you know, this is, if it's not a person, then it's the energy of something waiting on you to change your perspective. Maybe your ideals need to be narrowed in a little bit more, and your perspective needs to change and really get centered with who you are, what you really want out of life, what really drives you before you can make that decision. So it's waiting on you to correct these errors that created this change in your life. If you don't personally correct yourself, like, you're just going to keep repeating the same cycle in different jobs or different situations with people if you don't fix it. So somebody's literally waiting on you to see something from their point of view, or about what happened in the past, or vice versa. Somebody else could have done this, somebody else's, you know, dreams, but I read as you, so you can flip and switch the roles if you need to, but these are matching up. You see what I'm saying? The Seven of Cups here, the Seven of Cups here, the Hanged Man here, and the Hanged Man in your main situation coming off of that past. So take it as it resonates. Let's talk about the hopes and fears on here. We have the King of Swords and the Moon. So tell me about the King of Swords and the Moon, please. Why is that here? Clarify it. It's about your money, your stability. You want clarity and you're unsure if you can make something be long-lasting. Happy family, you know, long-term. This is like boss energy. This is windfall of money. This is building something stable that will last a long time, can be supportive of a family or others, and is just like, I think it's the best card in the deck because who doesn't want to have a shit ton load of money? But also that there's family involved here and you're not alone with that money. You have others around you that you're able to support, and it's something very stable. And so this is about getting focused on what you really want and who you want around you. There could be somebody around you that you're unsure of, or something going on in this situation when it comes to this that you're just not too sure of. Maybe you're not too sure of this person up here. Maybe they need to change their perspective too because they were part of the problem in the past. Okay, so I'm just throwing that out there. The other person that's waiting on you or needs to change their perspective, that's in your energy, as kind of guilty of the same thing that you're trying to fix, right? The thing that you're trying to fix in your life, this other energy around you may not be trying to fix that at all. I would love to dive into that, so I don't know, maybe we'll see who that is. Okay. Knight of Swords was clarified by the Four of Wands. I didn't ask, but it flew out of the deck real hard, so we're going to take it. So the Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, this is about stability and marriage and long-term commitments. See the 11 here, the two wands, but this is also the wands, which are growth about something you're passionate about, but they're making some sort of stable foundation here. There's a connection, a celebration, and joyous, happy energy with a lot of love and passion that they can create together something stable, which usually represents like getting married or a solid commitment. So if there's a solid commitment that you want, you either need to do it or not do it, because you need to get clear on that and focus on what you want for your happiest outcome. What do you want to commit yourself to? Do you want to commit yourself to a job, to a person, to a project, to an idea? You need to get focused and take action on what's going to be make you the most stable and happy, right? That's what you need to put your focus on, is your happiness, your overall happiness, your family, and your stability, and what makes you passionate. And then they want you to refrain from the Magician, being manipulated. Maybe this other person tries to confuse you or put too many ideas in your head, kind of manipulate the situation. The Sun came out, wanted to come out in reverse, but maybe something's trying to control your happiness, or you're trying to control the outcome of somebody else's happiness or a situation here. But it's about like not letting your happiness be manipulated or controlled by somebody else. And don't try to do that for anybody else. Don't try to control the outcome and by trying to make it happy by doing something manipulative or something that can take away somebody else's happiness. All right, let's do the Hermit for the outcome. Oh, the World. Really considering something that's a cycle that's over. Whatever has ended or will end in this next couple of weeks here, this cycle here is very of something that you learned from. Now, you can get stuck in a karmic loop because now you're coming out of this cycle. And do you want to go back in it? Is the thing. When you step out of it and you take the Fool again, are you going to be naive and jump right back into the same cycle again? Or are you going to learn your lessons from what you did and move forward? And that's why the Hermit's here. It's about evaluating the things that's closing out in your life, or the cycles that are ending, the behavior patterns, the type of relationships, the leaving jobs all the time, the instability, violence. Who knows what it is in your life? But do you want that repetitive cycle? So it's time to look within and see what it is that you actually want, because something's closing out and ending, which that means there's the opportunity for something very much brand new to come in here. And that's where the tension comes in. Do you have somebody who supports you and inspires you? Or is there always tension and opposition here? Is it blocking your chances and opportunities because of the tension from a situation or person in your life that could be creating some sort of tension? Are they supportive? Do they inspire you? Do they have the same ideals as you do, right? So let's talk about your feelings here. Let me get 3 feeling cards for you. Spirit guides, tell me about the feelings here for Sag. Oh, holy shells, I'm knocking everything over with my knees. Okay, so we have overwhelmed. Feeling overwhelmed obviously speaks for itself. I don't really need to go into detail about it, but the situation, there's something about a situation that's overwhelming, maybe to you or to someone else. 2 more, please. Sagittarius, please. Oh, and we got them both. So we have at peace and we have ambition. So maybe you feel most at peace when you're doing something ambitious. Or maybe you're just looking to have some peace because you feel overwhelmed. Your ambition could be overwhelming you. Maybe your ambition going into situations that aren't really towards what you want because you're trying to manipulate or manifest an outcome. And you're overwhelming yourself about it. But you could be at peace when you go within and you figure out what it is that you really want, who you really want to be, how you really want to do things. And you can bring that peace in for yourself here. So it's okay to have emotions and feelings, but yeah, go ahead and try to go for your peace. What's really going to be the best outcome for you and everybody else. So this is what we've got here, and I'll put out a regular March reading for you guys here in the next couple of days. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me to grow, and I am open for personal readings. The information will be in the description box below, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.